this is on you. No, I did not cause a disturbance. They fucking told me I would get an idol. Alright, give me my shit. I didn't do shit. Stop. 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 I don't live in Utah. I don't live in Utah. I don't live in I don't fucking live in
The allegation from those taking this in: a woman freaks out because her seat was changed.
I don't live in Utah. 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 Stop.
Stop resisting.
Stop. Stop.
Stop resisting.
Stop.
Stop resisting.
Stop.
Put your hand behind your back.
Let me just go home. Let me just go home.
After flipping out for all to see and the consequences of her actions being internalized, she demands to just get on the plane.
Let me just go home. No. You guys are totally fucking... No. Stop. 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 Stop.
Stop resisting.
As we know, airports have become a contentious location for many folks like this. And many could be an understatement. Forbes wrote, abuse against flight attendants continues, although it has lessened since the mask mandate was lifted. The Federal Aviation Administration had received 1,483 reports of unruly passengers, which included 1.3 incidents for every 10,000 flights during the week ending May 29th. The agency initiated 496 investigations and 289 enforcement actions. During 2021, the FAA reported 5,981 passenger incidents, a historic high. As assaults have mounted, aviation unions have been calling for a banned passenger list since the fall of 2021. The bill, introduced by U.S. Rep. Eric Swalwell, a Democrat from California, and Senator Jack Reed, a Democrat from Rhode Island, would implement a list of abusive passengers, those who intimidated, threatened, or assaulted an aviation worker. Any individual on the list would be prohibited from boarding any commercial aircraft. I've had customers poke me in the chest and say, "You're not going to get me off of this flight," said Cheryl Robinson, an Air Canada customer service agent at the Halifax airport. "I've seen my colleagues in tears, walking away because they just can't deal with another person yelling at them today. It shakes you," said Robinson, who worked at the airport for more than 24 years. "This is probably the worst I've ever seen. Frustration from long security queues, missed connecting flights, misplaced luggage, and hours on tarmacs has pushed emotions to a boiling point, resulting in increased reports of harassment and abuse, physical and verbal," said Crystal Hill, president of CUPE 4070, which represents some 4,000 WestJet flight attendants. As of this month, flight attendants at Delta are pushing to form a union at the only major airline in the U.S. where flight attendants are not unionized. Workers are racing to gather union authorization cards signed by a supermajority at Delta to trigger a union election over the next few months, as signatures are only valid for 1 year. "We put up with so much when it came to short staffing, when it came to being abused by passengers verbally and physically," one employee told The Guardian. She argued she would have liked to see a better sick policy so workers could afford to take a day off for rest and recuperation amid the stressful working environments they found themselves in.